In 1936, Hans Selye created the stress model General Adaptation Syndrome, which thoroughly explains the stress response and how aging and disease are caused by chronic exposure to stress. In his studies, Selye noticed that the body has been adapting to external stressors in terms of a biological pattern that is actually predictable, so that the internal balance, or homeostasis, would be restored and maintained. To attempt to retain homeostasis, the body makes use of its hormonal system, also known as the fight or flight response. With this response, you would notice how the body wants things to be resolved fast and easy. That's why it already resorts to releasing hormones that would enable you to combat stress in the most immediate way possible. This struggle of the body against stress is the main theme of the General Adaptation Syndrome. Another observation that Selye discovered was that even if one's body wants to control or reduce the stress, it still has limits. The limited supply of body's energy to adapt to the stressful environment is even more compromised when the body is exposed to the stressor continuously. The 3 stages of the General Adaptation Syndrome are alarm, resistance, and exhaustion.
Hey, you want to come over after school and watch some movies?
Sure, it's perfect because I don't have practice today.
Okay, let's go!
Sweet!
Okay, so I really want to watch Finding Nemo because I haven't seen it in so long.
Oh my god, I love Finding Nemo.
Annie, we're home! Hi! 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 Sophie, what monster is this?
In this stage, the initial reaction of the body to stress is to label the stressor, in this case, the dog, as a threat or danger. The body immediately activates its fight or flight response system and releases the stress hormones such as adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol. The sympathetic nervous system responds with increasing heart rate. Maya will exhibit the flight response by trying to leave.
Are you afraid of dogs?
Just a little bit.
She's really nice, I promise.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go home now.
It's okay, it's okay. Annie, come here, over here. Oh, she's really sweet, I promise. She won't hurt you. You want to try and pet her?
No thanks, not right now.
Just come and pet her. She's really sweet, I promise.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. We'll just watch Finding Nemo. Annie won't bother us.
Okay.
After the body has responded to the stressor, it is more likely that the stress level has been eradicated or simply reduced. What happens next to the fight or flight response is that your body's defenses become weaker as it needs to allocate energy to the repair of damaged muscle tissues and lower the production of stress hormones. Although the body has shifted to the second phase of stress response, it remains on guard, particularly when the stressors persist and the body is required to fight them continuously, although not as strong as it could during the initial response.
You better believe they did. Every single one.
They did. And the neighborhood is awesome.
During this stage, the stress has been persistent for a longer period. The body starts to lose its ability to combat the stressors and reduce their harmful impact because the adaptive energy is all drained out. The exhaustion stage can be referred to as the gate towards burnout or stress overload, which can lead to health problems if not resolved immediately.
Classic Maya.
Who let the dogs out?